Okay, Sagittarius. Mm. You are about to complete some sort of cycle here. Really looking forward to finishing, coming to a completion. You may have been feeling a little bit blue, not too, like recently, something that you've been trying to avoid. But now we see the end of this cycle. It's like you can't wait for this new chapter now, this new era. Something is coming through where you feel more like yourself again. Things that you had interest in that you hadn't had the time, now you can do it. There is something where I see someone perhaps maybe has been stepping on your toes or something like that, and you may have a sharp tongue, or they have a sharp tongue, but things are being let out and known about how you feel about, and all that. And to be honest, I feel like that is where I see how this helps the cycle ending, because you're becoming very aware of this. You already are very much aware of lots of things going around you, but you're no longer allowing some sort of situation to continue to go on when you don't feel very good about it. I do see a lot of light. I see you going to be surrounded by a lot of light, a lot of positivity and protection, which is really good. Something about your popularity also growing. This could just be, you walking down the street and receiving a lot more attention than you're used to. There's something about your skin is glowing. Your skin is looking really, really good. You're free to choose and free to go somewhere now. You don't need to be. It's like before you felt perhaps you're a little bit held back, but now you are absolutely free to choose where you go and what you want. Something is no longer there in your life for you to worry about. And I do see sometimes you felt like you had to baby lots of people, or whoever it was that around you. Like you had your own responsibilities, but you always found yourself having even more. And I see you just putting your foot down and saying, nope, you're not doing this to please anybody anymore or anything like that, Your money situation is looking quite good here. There's an increase maybe in how much you're making or saving, or there's something like that, but it's looking positive. I do see you're looking to perhaps purchase something large and wanting to get your finances in order, or you're trying to see whether it can work. Be aware of somebody mismanaging your finances, or giving you bad advice. So just be aware of that. Do your due diligence. Be very, very careful. I don't say you're going to lose anything, but just be careful so they don't waste your time. Don't believe everything anybody says, I do see something about a background check, or, doing a whole background research, and then you'll be on the right track. You will know. There's something that's really going to, I see sparks flying. Chemistry, sparks flying. There's something there that, and if it's not with somebody, it could be something that you are passionate about, but it's like you feel that the universe is now responding when it comes to matters of the heart, and I do see like soul to soul connection here. Soul to soul connection. Okay, I have the weirdest. Every time I think it's the weirdest, there's always a weirder, specific, random message that comes in. This is going to sound absolutely nuts, but when it's so clear and loud, I need to say it. Something about clearing away dead skin cells. I know that's weird. I know. So you've got to let me know if that's you, please. I don't know why that has come through, but it has to be significant in some way. So, just we'll see. There's something about forgiveness as well, Sagittarius here. Learning to, or trying to forgive, but it doesn't mean that things will be the same either. And I also see something about you just living in a kind of environment that you have visualized and making sure it stays that way. You don't want anybody breaking up your harmony there. The King of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. Oh! Leo also had Ten of Pentacles. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? The Seven of Wands. All right. Sagittarius. King of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. There's something to do with divine timing here, and you're going to see this and recognize the patterns of that. Something feels like at long last. That's what I'm seeing. There's a big door that is opening here. Someone or a situation that's very strong, and like I said, there's a lot of light around you. And you prosper in whatever situation that you put yourself in, whatever challenges that that you are open to. You get it done, and you make things happen, and you prosper. That it is something where I was talking about the end of a cycle. There is something now that you have a lot to look forward to, and here with the Seven of Wands. I see you doing something different, and it may be something that people perhaps can't understand, and you have to stand by it as well because it's working. It's something unique, and I think I mentioned your situation being unique before, different, so you understand how it works, and basically you do you in this situation here. You're very much like, when you're passionate about something, nothing is going to stop you. Nothing is going to stop you. Queen of Pentacles, the Star. Oh, lovely. Queen of Pentacles and the Star. And this area that you're walking into, of this light, of this prosperity, is definitely long, long lasting. And with that sort of vibration, it's really going to open up more opportunities for you. Something that I do see, a big blessing here coming in. That's what I see, a big blessing that will answer your goal. It will answer to what it is that you have been asking for, what you want. There is a series of events that are happening. When you see the series of events, it's like one after the other. That's when you know it's about to come. And there's also an important release that needs to happen, that you're ready for this release. If it's something deeply emotional, or if it's someone else, you are ready for this release. And that's when things start to really come together as well. And I also get you're very emotionally independent. But that's where also we see that release needing to come through. It's like things are starting to really open up in many, many ways. Oh, the Eight of Wands. I love that. The Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands. As I said, there's big blessings here. Big opportunities for you. That is very, very much available. And I do see you've had to sort of clear away the cobwebs, having to sometimes, clear away the fogginess and all of that. And now you can see things very, very clearly. Something, you were waiting for something to sort of pass by. But again, that's the end of the cycle, entering something new. And it feels fresher, and it feels powerful, going in the right direction here. Blessings. And Love as well, that love power we were talking about. I like it very much for you. Very, very much. Okay. Green man. Oh, ho, ho. All that I desire comes to me easily and effortlessly. I know this to be true, for I am abundant in all that I do. Oh, I love that. Remember that. That is important. That is so beautiful. And that's very, very much you as well. Oh, yeah. Make it happen. You know, have that intention, that conviction, and boom. You're creating things yourself. You live in your own paradise. I love